Alright, let's travel back to the year 1820. Picture a young United States bursting at the seams, stretching westward, already divided over one burning question: slavery. So here's the deal. Missouri wanted to join the Union as a slave state. Up until then, there was a careful balance. Exactly 11 free states and 11 slave states. If Missouri came in as a slave state, the balance would tip. Northern states worried that more slave states would mean more power for slavery in Congress. Southern states? They feared losing influence if free states took the lead. Tensions were high. Enter the Missouri Compromise. Congress, desperate to keep the peace, struck a deal. First, Missouri would join as a slave state, but at the same time, Maine would break off from Massachusetts and come in as a free state. That kept the numbers even. 12 free, 12 slave, but there was more. Lawmakers drew a literal line across the map, at latitude 36 degrees, 30 minutes north. From that point on, any new state north of this line, except Missouri, would be free. South of the line, slave states were allowed. It was a clear attempt to draw boundaries, not just on a map, but between two very different visions for America's future. For a while, the Missouri Compromise worked. It calmed things down, at least on the surface. But really, it was just a band-aid. The line in the sand only highlighted how deeply divided the country was. Over the next decades, new lands were added, and the debate over slavery only got hotter. In 1854, the Missouri Compromise was basically tossed out with the Kansas-Nebraska Act, and just a few years later, the Supreme Court's Dred Scott decision declared that Congress couldn't ban slavery in the territories at all. Looking back, the Missouri Compromise was a milestone, a moment when America tried to balance freedom and slavery, unity and division. It didn't solve the problem, but it showed just how high the stakes were, and how far the nation still had to go. So the next time you see a map of the US, remember, sometimes a line isn't just a line, it's a sign of a country wrestling with its own soul.